Hello. Tonight's video is gonna be longer. I will try to make it short. It is gonna be long because it is about teen pregnancy, and this topic is a little bit touchy for me because I myself was a teen mom. My second semester of high school in 2009, I found out that I was pregnant with my boyfriend's child, and I gave him a choice to either leave me because he was only 17, and I told him, leave me if you want. I'm not going to force you to marry me, and I'm not going to say you have to pay child support or anything. I was like, I don't care, because we're both young, we're both dumb, and we did something irresponsible. So to me, it would be more responsible if you tell me that you're not ready for this and you leave. Okay, that's more respectful and honorable than saying, I am going to stick it up. I'm going to suck it up and I'm going to marry you and take care of this baby, or I'm going to stay with you and take care of this baby, and become a horrible male figure in the child's life, But he decided to stay with me, and we're married. We got married and everything is good. We have 2 children now. Anyways, going back, what people said about me, it hurt me a lot. Okay, and a lot of it came from people I thought that were my friends. Okay, one of the things that people said about me was I was a slut. I was a slut, I was a hoe, I slept around. A lot of people said that about me at school. Okay, even people that I have never met, and I just know their name and they know my name. Okay, they will say stuff like that about me. And I know because my friends, it will travel to my friends, and they will tell me. And a lot of the people that claim to be my friends, everybody had those friends that are sort of your friends and sort of not your friends. Well, a lot of the things that came out of their mouths, were really shocking and surprising. I all of a sudden became a slut. My child became the bastard child, or a fatherless child. I became the awkward one, out of the whole entire high school. Teachers knew I was pregnant. Counselors knew I was pregnant. The whole entire school knew I was pregnant. It was amazing, how differently people treat you and how differently people look at you. I became so popular overnight. And I just didn't really care what people said about me, because I know that I'm not a slut. I know that I don't sleep around. Okay, so it didn't really bother me, alright, of what people said about me. And the only thing that bothered me was a lot of people told me that my life was over. And a lot of people told me that I'm never going to have fun in my life ever again. And a lot of people told me I'm not going to be able to go to college. A lot of people told me my life is going to be full of work, and I'm going to end up working at a factory. That's what a lot of people told me. And that right there really pissed me off, because my whole entire life, ever since middle school, I planned to become a doctor, a pediatrician, or a pharmacist. Those were the 2 things, and I studied hard for it, and I took classes to help me with it. I applied to schools. I got into a lot of the schools I wanted to get to. I got on the waiting list of a lot of schools that I wanted to apply to, and I was set. The only thing I didn't plan on was getting pregnant. But I didn't let that hold me back. Okay, just because I was pregnant, it doesn't mean my life ended. My life just started. Alright? So that's where everybody was wrong. Everybody was telling me that my life ended because I was pregnant at 18. But the way I looked at it was, my life did not end. Okay, it just started. I just hit a little road bump. That's all. I just took a little detour. That's all. I could still reach my goals. But I'm not gonna lie, I decided not to become a pharmacist anymore because of the schooling. I am now 23, so It was extremely hard after my first child with personal issues, so I decided to let go of pharmacy. And same thing with pediatric. I let go of those two, so those two ship has sailed, okay? And I now decided to become a nurse, an RN, maybe a pediatric nurse, I don't know. But I have decided to become an RN, and it took me a while to actually choose to become an RN and to be okay with stepping down on what I was shooting for. It was hard, but it was more lenient in schoolwork and jobs, and working around my husband's schedule and my kids. It will help out a lot. And I just found out recently that I just had to take about a semester, and then I'll be on the waiting list for nursing already. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So I'll be on the waiting list for nursing. I'm extremely happy, and my husband has about, I want to say, a year and a half left until he gets his bachelor in engineering. So for all your teen pregnancies, yeah, out there, I just want to let you guys know that when people tell you that it is impossible, prove them wrong. Don't believe them. Okay? Because if I would have believed them, my life would not be where it is today. Alright? Because people look down on me already because I got pregnant during high school. But my life would not be where it is if they never said anything to me. Regardless if it was positive or negative. If they never told me that, my life ended right then and there because I'm pregnant and that I'm never going to have fun, I don't think I would have the motivation to go on with school and to prove them wrong, because I do have fun. Alright? I go out and have a girls' night out. I go on dates with my husband. We go out, we party, but we're responsible adults now. We understand we have kids at home. We understand we also gotta hold a job, a full-time job. We all understand we have bills to pay. We understand that we come second, our kids come first, and we are okay with not having name brands. My husband always had name brand clothes. Okay, I never really had name brand clothes. I don't own a Coach bag at all, or like a Prada or whatever you guys want, like an MK or Calvin Klein or something like that. Like, I don't own any of those stuff. Okay, I don't own a lot of makeup. I don't own a lot of shoes. I don't own a lot of bras or a lot of hair stuff. I don't own a lot of stuff. And I'm totally cool with it because I knew that I was going to give all of that up, for my children. So if you're a mother, a teen mom, and you're watching this video, you need to understand that you are going to give up a lot of your personal wants for your kids' needs. Alright, so you need to understand that. I have not gone shopping for myself where it's just a complete day of shopping for me in almost 3-4 years now. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, I've never gotten my nails done too, or my toes done. So yeah, it's a little bit about me. So if people tell you that your life is ending or your life has ended because you got pregnant and you're a teenager, that's not true. Okay, that's not true. It's absolutely not true. You need to accept that it was a dumb mistake, so you need to make a decision. You're either going to have an abortion or you're going to keep the child. If you're going to keep the child, there are a gazillion things that are going to change in your life. Alright, for the better or for the worse. It's up to you. But don't ever let anybody tell you who you are and who you are going to become. Alright? Because I think that I'm doing a hell of a job compared to a lot of people that got married around the same time. I think that I'm doing a hell of a job. I have a full-time job. We have insurance to cover our family. The kids have Badger Care and the kids have WIC. Those are the only two government help that we have, and my goal is to get out of those programs soon. And hopefully when my husband's done with school, we'll be out of Badger Care and WIC. I'm shooting for that. So shoot for something. It takes time and it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's extremely hard, and there are times when me and my husband are just gonna kill each other because it was so difficult. And we were just gonna leave each other because it was so difficult. But no, we made it through. Okay, we worked as a team and we made it through.